Aloha kako, what is up everyone? Welcome to my channel if you're new here, or welcome back if you've already subscribed. My name is Hoku, and I mahalo you guys for taking time out of your busy day or evening to come and join me for what I like to call another mindful mirror talk, which is just the time that I allot to self for soul therapy, for truth seeking and truth speaking as it is meant to be delivered. So yes, again, mahalo for being here. I kind of had a bit of a busy day and wanted to finally sit down and take a little bit of time to self. I did a personal reading earlier that really reset, made me reevaluate. It just really made me kind of recalibrate soul today, which was needed. I really needed to kind of do a little bit of soul searching, and the reading just stemming from that personal reading, I want to kind of go into a bit of a collective feel, really just opening up the channel to truth that I feel is needed for today. So if you're here, you are definitely meant and welcome in this space. So I want to go ahead and tilt this down so you guys can see. Oh my gosh, to reach. All right, let's angle. It's a 3-day weekend right now, so my kids are home and you might hear a little bit of noise in the background. I do try to I do make an effort to try to minimize the sound that's in the videos, just because I know it's easier for people to focus on what is being spoken when you just don't have so much going on. So that's kind of why I always say sorry for the noise, even though like I'm not sorry I have kids or anything. It's just sorry if there is any break in focus or your ability to hear me or whatnot. Okay, so let's get a feel for, I just want to take a minute to connect with self and spirit while I open up those channels, those portal spaces of truth, allowing light to flow in. Let's clear this space for clarity, more truth, more light, more love, and more life. Push all spaces of darkness, negativity, unproductivity, anything that does not serve us. Dispel it from this sacred space. And let's really tune into our center spaces of self and spirit. For those of you really tuned in, you can still hear it reaching its final notes, clearing all negative energy and lies. All right, so I'm going to reach for my guidance deck, my guidance cards. Please lead us into the spaces of truth that need to be seen, Spirit Divine. Guide us on our path forward with more truth and evaluation of self. Mahalo. Let's clear the deck. It's just a lot easier. Lead us to the truth. So somebody is operating on a path of incompetence. Spirit's really laying it out there. There's someone here that this is their shadow. This is about feelings of low self-esteem, low belief, like not believing in themselves. Possibly a lazy or just maybe resistant to change kind of energy. Oh, because it's too hard. Oh, it's too hard for me. So this card is really addressing the need for self to acknowledge and be active to pull yourself out of this mindset. All right. So interesting first step into the truth tunnel. Let's see. Clarity, flow. Oh, mahalo. Mahalo nui. I think it was something like this. Okay, so we have incompetence, and then mahiai. So, Spirit is reminding you of your confidence. your self-worth, okay? Like knowing what you're working with. Say, having that air of, don't question me. I know what it is that I want to do. I know my purpose. And it's not so much like what you want to do as in there has to be a career, a goal of some sort of manifesting, but what about just to step out of the mindset of incompetence, not loving yourself, not holding yourself with high regard and high esteem, right? This is divine gifting you the chance to see that you got it. You got it like that. And that's that confidence that they deliver. Confidence is strength from divine. To rebalance yourself, but also be weary. Don't be in love with your own image. Narcissism, right? Okay, so I'm definitely talking to wow, okay. I was going to say I'm talking to someone, and we got the someone card, but talking to self, speaking to self is, that's what the purpose of this mirror talk is. What resonates with me resonates with you. But if spirit is saying you need to look within, this is the clues of entering that space of reflection, self-evaluation, your inner healing, right? Your inner healing, taking accountability for your actions, your thoughts, your emotions, your projections, right? Put your solar needs first. Prioritize you by doing that. And then we got the someone card. Someone you know. So someone's coming through. Someone is thinking of you, perhaps. Someone, This message right here that I've delivered so far is not only for yourself, but it's also for someone that you know, that you're acquainted or know of, you're acquainted with or you know of. It's a friend or a former friend or family, someone like within your scope of radar, right? Not just some random person in a random pocket of the world. So this message is for you and them, is what I'm hearing. We got this warm coat of arms, keeping you warm on the coldest nights, really giving you the strength, the protection, the warmth from the elements of life, from the energies that have us down and trodden, right? Downtrodden. No weapons against thee type of energy. Angels are still there. So here's another shadow to look at, that you are being watched. And this isn't like, yes, spirit is watching you and protecting you and guiding you, right? Spirit is around you. That coat of arms, that no weapons against you shall prosper or process. No ill will or intent shall process in its energy to be delivered to you. You will not receive. Sorry, return to sender, right? So this is essentially knowing that the energy coming from others who are watching you, the energy is just about your movement, your flow. I'm hearing. It's about how you move, how you flow, how you deliver self. They're mesmerized, they're intrigued. How you keep a certain style. It's just about things that essentially don't matter, but what they're really coming to terms with understanding is that the thing that they're intrigued about you over, or the things that intrigue them, are these style and graces that are the manifestation of who you are. The way you do things, the way you carry yourself, the way you speak, who you are comes out. And that's what people take notice of and why they watch you. But Spirit's saying that in this energy, it can be very draining, right? When we're exposing these shadows and exposing this path right now, it can be very draining to the listener, right? Understanding self as an empath, as someone who guides others, light, right? So this is about reconnecting. This is, for those who might not be from the islands, this is Mahi'ai. This is mala. This is a farmer who tends to the mala, or the garden, right? Or your fields. So this is about reconnecting or grounding yourself to your natural food source. Or it could mean the understanding, the overstanding of how life procreates in its physical form and how it is all connected to our spiritual life, essence, sustainability, sovereignty, right? How does this physical world work in terms of natural law and universal law? how does it flow, right? So this is really reconnecting ourselves to that movement of nature, because it is us, it is I. And really evaluating that brings you to your truest self, that got it like that, that people be watching, right? Or the angels really be guiding and protecting. The divine spirits above and within are really holding the fort down. All right, any other truth to flow forth? Truth and clarity. Anything else? Okay. Did we get this first? I'm going to put the second because I'm not sure exactly how it fell. Again, Spirit is reminding us to listen. Listen. If you don't sit your ass down somewhere and motherfucking listen, right, is what I'm hearing. This is tuning into nature frequency, meditation. This is about your centering and aligning. This is exactly what I was saying. Why we're tuning into nature frequencies. We got accents. I don't know how to say it. So this is just, Spirit is saying that there's something about the way you say things, your accent, that is really noticeable. And another trait of yours that is being watched, studied, you know, that is intriguing. People are inspired by your flavor, your culture, your language. And one of the first things that they notice that enthralls them is your accent. So this was kind of thrown in here for a reason. So we're really studying self and spirit, really studying the energy around us and encroaching in our space, right? But this is really looking in the mirror at not only yourself, because we got the top part, but someone else that we would know. Someone else is tuning in. Someone else is connected to your energy. And the divines are saying it is because of your rebalancing, right? Your restoration of balance. Your luck overall is very good with your health, your wealth, your spiritual enlightenment. All of that is like your flavor, and you are a favorite flavor. We got this in the last video, I believe, as well. So it's a reminder. Angels got you. You are guided and protected with that warm coat of arms energy, right? And then we got further of affirmation. Now, I feel like we're tuning back into the watcher or the someone we know channel, and I hate having to do that. Well, hate is a strong word. I don't tend to like it because it's speaking on someone that may be feeling like, oh, here you go talking about the same shit, or here you go bringing up random shit that isn't relevant. But I'm hearing denial. This is coming up because it needs to be addressed. It's not going to keep popping up if it's something you've already worked on. So this energy is encroaching in your space. And I'm not saying it's bad energy. I'm just saying you are very much watched, studied. And Spirit is explaining that with this card. The better, best card. They want to be better or best in the scenario. And look at this. They're striving to be better because they're in competition with you. They're seeking comparison, and they're obsessed with the likeness and the reflection. So they're always working to look like they're doing better than you, they look better than you, they are better than you, you know, whatever aspect that they're feeding off of, whatever characteristic that they've been watching, whichever characteristic of yours they've been watching and studying, they use that to their leverage to want to be better. But I think that's because we got this popular flavor of the month. They're popular, but they don't like this, that this is the energy that they're trying to get out of, that they're trying to stem away from, that they're trying, like they bask in the glory of the popularity, but they know their days are numbered. And that's stemming from shadows within of jealousy, resentment, ill intent, or wishes upon others. They wish they were better than you. See, look, I have that channeled on this card. They wish they were better than you. And this was a card prior with the better best, striving to be better. They project bad energy because they have two-faced smiles. So what else does Spirit want to tell us about our path forward? What does this mean for us? The energy that is coming through. Reminders, clarity, truth, time. What else do we need to hear? Put that in. Mahalo. All right. So I'm going to move this up. All right, so the first card, Guardian. Then we got Labrynth and Escalator. So let's put that over there to read. So we have the Guardian energy. We're being shown this path, and we're being shown the interjections of leech, parasitic energy, and not in a bad way, but like just, we're being shown the essence of that vampire energy in the room. But we are also reminded that we are covered by angel protection, because this card, I channeled this recently, but this card is about protection vibes of what or who you cherish in life. That energy is really coming forth to kind of, almost like Bella in Twilight. As her human form, she seemed kind of weak and very humanly, and didn't really seem to have any kind of talent or exceptionalism, you know. And then when she became a vampire, because that was her calling, you slowly started to see throughout the storyline that her gift was protection. But this is also a reminder that that is what you are to those that you love, but also with this energy of outside, a little bit of jealousy, bitterness, seeking to be better, wishing ill, right? With that popping up, what I channeled was guard up in a situation. This is about safeguarding all you've worked to accomplish, build, create. This is that being on heightened alert, using your intuition. I also channeled security cameras. They see what you may not be able to, or the signs of danger you've overlooked. This is your angel protection. Again, with that, I'll put it right here. Spirit is also telling us, do not get caught up in mental madness. Don't get lost in your head, in that labyrinth within your mind, right? Your thoughts. Don't get caught up with negative emotions or doubt or uncertainty, right? Anxiety, all of those things. Do not get lost in the labyrinth of the mind. That was the title of one of my poems that I wrote when I was like 12 or 13 that I got like, I think I got like second place or something, second or third place. I don't know. Whatever. I was in a poetry contest when I was younger, and that particular poem placed me. But yeah, it was called Labyrinth of the Mind. This is what it is, the truth, the maze of the mind, right? And what did we get? Let me flip it. Okay. Show me where we are in the labyrinth. We are exiting. I have the entering side and the exiting, and I'm not sure how this one fell exactly, but asking Divine to clarify, we got exiting. We are leaving the madness, right? We are understanding self to the point where you know that you stepping into that maze, you can get lost. And there's a certain point where you've got a couple jump scares of like getting lost in your emotions or your anxieties, right? You're letting those shadows, that darkness within the labyrinth really scare you and perpetuate fear within you. You don't want to go down that road. This is Divine telling you, you realize that, you understand that, and you're exiting. That's about finding your purpose, your direction, right? Getting your bearings, your grounding. Like, where am I? Okay, I know for sure I got to go this way. And getting out, exiting the labyrinth, right? Coming out of depression. And we got escalator up. We got escalator up. So the upside, because we have going up, or if it flipped this way down, escalator up is talking about emotionally pleasing, having a good or calming energy. This is about growth and positivity. This is very encouraging what direction you're going in. It literally is growth and positive direction. Exiting by getting our boundaries, getting our grounding, you know, really 10 toes down, really trying to stand firm. Okay? But we going up, we moving on up. And we got Easy Street. The Easy Street card. Good things are meant to be yours. Things flow to you easily, especially when you don't allow doubt or worry or fear to dictate your life experiences. The message I got channeled was, shit happens, but negative emotions and reactions act only as fertilizer for more bullshit. Okay? So don't feed the bullshit with all those negativity. type reactions. So this is also a card to just say be careful, right? Be careful. Others will be drawn to your block, your hale or house, your neighborhood, right? To judge or analyze you. They don't understand how or why you are divinely carried. They be coming through, right? Coming through. Someone we know. Watch your energies, right? Watching how we speak, really like being intrigued by this. Really wanting to be better than you all. Whoever's coming through with this energy, right? They could be living in the labyrinth in their mind. Yo, and I swear I feel like I'm about to have a heart attack because my living room, girl. All right, so I'm breaking the flow, sorry. But we're talking about the labyrinth. This person's energy, this person that's coming through they might be in the space of the labyrinth, right? But our energy is saying we are emotionally pleasing because we are getting held down by the divine guardians. Okay. And that is why we are on Easy Street. To them, they see it like, oh, she living on Easy Street. You know, everything's just handed to her, huh? But y'all coming through to our neighborhood, to our block. You coming through to my house. Yeah, you guys might be wondering why we got it easy. And this is telling us to just be careful, you know, because they'll be drawn to you on your block. You know? So, anyway. All right, Divine. Any other messages of clarity and guidance from this deck? Ooh, mahalo. Inspecting. I'm hearing foundation. Inspecting. And I know we've gotten this card. Oh, 2 cards. Okay, we got nail polish as well. So I know we've been talking about crevice energy, and I've explained it like, you know, crevices in a rock or whatever, really examining it. But I'm hearing you living on Easy Street. They coming through. They popping up. They rolling up, pulling up in front of your house, trying to see what's going on, watching you, right? Studying your ways, wanting to be better, wanting to be, you know, more than just the flavor of the month. This is that gel envy nail polish. But no 2 shades is going to be alike. So they really are just looking to see your hand, which means your moves, your intentions. To see your flair. I don't know, to see your plans, your goals, see what your purpose is. They watching for that. But that's just flavor of the month kind things, kind vibes. So this is, I'm seeing cracks in the foundation of their home space. This is about really examining those things closer than we've done in the past. Examining this energy. All right. Now I'm feeling, let's get another message from the creativity deck. Clearing it for now. Oop, not accepting. All right. I'm going to put all this away. Fell off the table. The Labrynth card. Yeah, get rid of that Labrynth energy. Really exiting the space that holds you prisoner in the labyrinth of your mind. All right, Divine. Where does our creativity flow guide us in the way of truth? What do the people that need to hear? Mahalo. Let me see that one. I'm going to grab it. Patience. Whoa, Spirit's really showing you, whoever's watching. We're talking about patience and innovation. Any clarity to that, Divine? Okay, so let's see. The patience card is talking about creativity. It takes time. And sometimes a project can seem to be taking too long or seen to be failing. So this is obviously patience for you who needs the message to let things happen, let things flow the way they are meant to. But it's also like I'm hearing, I don't know. I don't want to visit that. We're steering out of that labyrinth space. So the innovation card is about having fun. Having fun, experimenting, inventing something that surprises and has never existed before. Creating. Having the patience for that innovation guidance to come through, to be delivered. You waiting at the door, tapping your fingernails, right? Have patience for that creativity flow. Okay. Okay. Mahalo. Any more to that truth? Okay. So we got stuck, but it's upside down. So sometimes I'll take the reversal, sometimes not. This is dispelling this energy, that stuck energy. You may be stuck because you are overly attached to a method or piece, but this is about not being attached. No strings attached, no anchors, ankle weights, ankle bracelets, you know? Pushing through the space, the vibes, the frequencies that might be holding us in this labyrinth space of mind. Pushing through. Don't feel inadequate. Forget how to quit. Push on no matter how things look. Push on. Happy accident. It's the next card. Look at the joy of the dancing fairies. This is about fortunate accidents can act as guides to edit and be open to where you should go next. Don't think. That's why we can't be in this stuck energy. Like, let things flow, let things be open, no strings attached, not holding you down. Because once you cut the things that bound and hold you down, then you're able to be open to where you need to go next, or where you need to be next. The direction. We're seeking where we need to go next. What direction is that? This is about switching gears, rebooting, and trying a new and different direction. Maybe not doing things the way that they've been done, perhaps. Okay, real quick. Any other truth to be seen and spoken before moving on to another deck? Mahalo. Ooh, okay. Yes. Cooperation. I'm seeing cooperation with divine, but this is the wounds, healing, cleanse, the direction of really healing the wounds. Or I'm seeing before we can go, before we can switch gears and reboot and try a different direction, we must let go of these. We must cleanse these. We must heal these wounds and cooperate with divine, cooperate with those of like minds and like spirits. So, all right, I like the flow. Any more truth? Let me clear this deck real quick. Ooh. Sorry, Spirit wanted to say, this is what I needed to show you. While you clear the deck, chew on this. So, protect the wild and the green. Remember, we got the Mahi'i really connecting, grounding back to our natural food source, how it is grown, how it heals. So I'm going to read this from the book, card 32. This is the Messenger Oracle deck. But this one is protect the wild and green. You are a guardian of the earth and all who share it. The trees, the animals, the birds, insects, and inhabitants of the ocean blue. It is time to play an active role in protecting and preserving the wild and the green by being aware of and limiting your impact upon the natural world. This world is not yours to possess. It is a gift given to you and your children. Tread gently. Tread with care and walk with love. Remember, your relationship with the world is a symbiotic one. Your connection to the world is a symbiotic one. Mahalo for that reminder, because I feel like whoever's coming to this space might not be understanding of that. And we did get the Mahi'i card. They'd be watching, you know, they'd be looking at the energy that nature is within you. That is what you exude, that natural grace, that natural beauty, that natural healing ability, that natural life. Just a thing of awe. As above, so below, as within, so without. So we're exiting our concrete labyrinth, and we're entering into a path of really connecting with nature. Grounding we got, right? We got the Guardian card earlier. But we had the Listen card as well. The Listen card was talking about tuning into nature's frequency, meditating, centering and aligning yourself, right? Reconnecting. Your frequencies are of the highest realm. The Mahi'i energy. The Mahi'i energy, reconnecting or grounding yourself to your natural food source. This is about ultimate spiritual healing. Tending to your gut health. Eating to live, not living to eat. So we really did almost like really going through the mountain road. You know, not the easiest road to maneuver, to drive. But that is the path we are on, all to lead us back to our purpose here on earth. You know, to realize the impact that we have. To realize our role of guardianship, of stewardship. So mahalo nui. any other truths to be revealed? Whoa, mahalo. Whoa. Mahalo. 1, 2, and 3. So there's no reversals on this deck, really. I'm not taking reminders, letting go of the old. This is how we move forward, right? We're pushing forward, allowing like these happy accidents to guide, to really occur, to guide us where we are meant to go next. But we can't move if we are burdening ourselves with the old. So this is let go of the old. The old that you might be peacocking and fluffing up your feathers and trying to be more ostentatious. Change is unavoidable. So we're going through the portal. We're still in the portal space. We're still really getting squeezed through that canal, that portal, birth canal. And we are being reborn. Because look at that mother. Mothering, nurturing, nourishing that portal space of the womb that houses our souls. And we are being pushed, literally, maybe that's what the push card is. We are being pushed out into the direction of newness, divine, right? Healing. We're still healing in this space. This is our truest physical form that is still connected to divine source in a way where before we are born, before we are ready for this world, we are going through the trimesters of healing, the internal wounds. But sometimes we don't do that and we get birthed into the world unready because we're holding back, right? We got that incompetent energy. The wounds that need to be healed. The wounds are going to keep coming up even after we're birthed through our childhood, our adolescence, our adulthood. Like our senior citizen days, like they will continue to come about until we heal them. And if we don't, it's like transitioning back into the learning space of healing. So, mahalo nui. I'm going to draw one card from the Isis guidance deck to really leave us with a necessary, powerful message of divine feminine, divine masculine energy. Divine truth in balance and harmony for those that are resonating with this message in some way, shape, or form. So, mahalo nui. We got 2 cards. First one. The Lunar Queen. The Lunar Queen. The Lunar Queen is a deep feminine wisdom that recognizes the importance of cycles of rest and replenishment as essential to rebalance or to balance our actions of power and demonstration. You are asked to allow this replenishment for yourself now, trusting that you are in a cycle of creation that is about to shift into a new phase. This is exactly what we're talking about. From beginning to end, this is the flow, this is the shift, this is the change, this is the rebirthing, this is the healing of the wounds, this is the standing and protecting the earth element, the nature, the natural element from which you draw. This is all earth energy right here. So maybe talking specifically to our earth signs, Virgo, Capricorn, and Taurus, but only for those that resonate. But the Lunar Queen, we got our moon energy, our emotional energy is really connecting with our feminine wisdom and understanding our cycles, our womb space, trimester, our rebirth stages and cycles of flow energy, of earth energy. Earth is life, the gift of life. Release and enjoy this process without having to control or force it. Mahalo nui, divine, for those beautiful messages of reconnection, tuning in to the truth of self and direction. So this is actually the final message of the day. A spiritual practice has come or is soon coming to your attention that will help your soul journey. Take your time to develop and practice your chosen spiritual discipline regularly. This will help you grow in power and grace, anchoring the spiritual light within the body of your soul. So not taking too big of bites, not taking, too big of a leap. We are taking the baby steps necessary to continue to push through the portal spaces, portal energies. Because change is unavoidable. But our purpose is of guardianship to others as much as we are guarded by those of more divine light and love for us. All right. Hopefully this message resonated with someone out there and this truth finds you in peace and joy and harmony and balance. and trust and faith in that which is above us, beyond us, within us. So, whew, all right, I will leave you guys to enjoy the rest of your day or your evening, and I hope to see you guys in my next video. Ahui ho. And like always, love, light, and always aloha.